Hey guys, I'm Sam and we're back with some Extinction. I want to show you guys my damage loadout. Okay, so of course we're going to have the weapon specialist. You're going to level it up, you're going to get faster ADS, you're going to move faster with your ADS, and you're going to reload faster, you got the sleight of hand. But the big thing is, you get 50% more bullet damage and you get less of a spread, which is actually really big. I mean, you start off with a 20% bullet damage. I mean, which is all right. It's better than nothing, right? But then you get the 50% more bullet damage. So I mean, you're sitting there with an LMG. That's how I run. I run LMGs when I run this damage class, and I'll start off with the original one, which I think is better than the chainsaw. In all honesty, the first one in the city when you first go in there. So you buy the LMG, and you have this. Sleight of hand, it's awesome. You reload faster, you do a lot more damage. It is, if you're doing damage, definitely run the weapons specialist. That's what it's designed for. So there we go. Pistols, again here, I don't really upgrade these. I really don't. I really don't see a point. I mean, if you can have rock primaries and destroy, if you guys don't have a good ammo guy, dropping lots of ammo, maybe. If you're the damage guy, you're going to want to have an extra weapon, so maybe upgrade it, spend 4 skill points, get it up to +3. But really, you don't need the hipfire 2 pistols. You don't need the akimbos. It's really not worth it with the damage. It's at part. It's where it's at. Just tear through rhinos even without the armor piercing. I mean, you just tear through. I'm throwing team booster on this so that I mean, it's easy, it's cheap to afford. So I mean, you can honestly run ammo and team booster here. I mean, it's sleight of hand. It's sleight of hand. You start out with 15 seconds, and every time you upgrade it, you add an additional 15 seconds to it. And it's just unbelievable. It's sleight of hand. You're reloading super fast. It's amazing. It is so worth it, especially when you have these LMGs, and that is why I put it on there. If you're not gonna run LMGs, probably run Feral. But if you're with a team, I mean, you'll probably have one guy on ammo, one guy on booster, one guy on shield, one guy on Feral. But as I said before, I mean, you guys can have one guy do ammo and boosters, and you can have another guy do like shield and feral, and you can have one guy all the time dropping like random supplies, so you can get more flares and whatever. I mean, it's up to you guys, but for my damage, I'd run team booster. Vulture. Vulture is definitely the way to go, because you're gonna be running around. You're gonna be a little bit more vulnerable because I mean, you're not dropping shields as much. And you don't have the bonuses of the tank, and you don't have the protection of the medic, because of those scorpions. They might tear you apart. You're going to be a little bit more aware of what's going on. You're just going to want to be taking out the scorpions. I like to focus on scorpions. My priorities are rhino, scorpion, and then like everything else. But the Vulture watches your back, which is actually very, very useful. It's well worth it for the damage doers. Unless you guys all want to do the sentry guns. I mean, and then again, that's if that's how you guys want to run it, that's how you're gonna run it. And I can't really say anything about it. And then again, there's always the IMS. In all honesty, I wouldn't touch Trinities or Mortars. They're just not worth it. In the end here, Death Machine, I put this on here because it's how I started out on this class. I would run my guns, and I thought more guns was more powerful at that time, and I would also have a Death Machine here, and I'd have 200 rounds of fire. And it was cool, and it was just really powerful at the time, and I could mow down 2 rhinos with a maxed out Death Machine. I mean, but now I realize that the LMGs, they work just as good, if not better. And I mean, you can switch to other things, like your riot shield if you need to, if he's on you, So that's why, in all honesty, I'm gonna switch it to the riot shield, because it does provide that little extra defense. I mean, you're basically, this is the hunter class. Your eyes are in front, they're focused on what's in front of you. You have a shield on your back, you have a vulture watching your back, and it just, this class tears. As I said in a previous video, or maybe this video, I don't know, I just made these back to back, I don't know what order they're going to be in, but I would say probably 2 of these guys and 2 of the medic roles. I'm gonna say this is fun. They're both fun if you focus on your roles. And as I said, I don't like to run relics. Once in a while they're fun. You have take more damage, pistols only, smaller wallet, which you carry less cash. It drops it down to 3,000, and you don't make as much. Mortal, you can't pick a class and do less damage. Sure, they'll make you better at this, but at what cost? Are you going for leaderboards, or are you going to have fun? I'm going to have fun. Leaderboards are just a bonus when you're playing around. But all in all, I love this class, and I love the medic class, depending on what's going to roll. Very rarely I will ever run tank or engineer. It's always either weapon specialist or the medic here. But I have some friends who roll strong with the tank a lot of the time, and then they get the Scorpion challenge easy, but the Scorpion challenge is easy. Really, if you guys really try at all these challenges, they're really easy, and you'll max out a bunch of this stuff. Like when I'm in a game, probably in this setup, in all honesty, I would probably level up my explosive ammo. I would level up my explosive ammo all the way, and then probably my weapon specialist, followed by a team booster, and then I'd put the rest on vulture. And that's probably how I would run the game. Unless somebody in the beginning wants to run ammo, you can level up your team support and get through these barrier hives and all these other hives. It'll be a cakewalk for you. Alright guys, I've talked your ear off enough if you even made it this far. For my very few viewers at this point, my channel's still brand spanking new. Well, anyway, you guys game on, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be. Have fun, game on, and just have a blast, whatever. Oh yeah, and if you want to see more, subscribe. If not, it's cool. I get it. I'm just a new kid who's the weirdo in the corner eating boogers. Wait, what? Did I just admit to eating boogers? That's not weird. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.